Hello Steelers, and welcome to this week's bench report hobby update. It's probably going to be a quite short one actually, this one, because I've not had a huge amount that I've done this week, simply because I've been busy with other things, which I'll tell you about in a second anyway. I'd mentioned it last time, and I'll mention it again. Most of the people watching this don't actually subscribe to the channel. If you are one of them, please do subscribe. Hit that subscribe button downstairs. It's just down there. It's free. It helps my channel grow a little bit, and also you'll get basically you'll get told when I release any new videos straight away. So you know, win-win really for everyone around. But for hobby-wise, the only things I've actually painted this week have been a couple of 3D printer buildings. So I managed to finish off one that was a ruined building, which should be appearing on screen at this point. I also did a terrace as well, which is two of them obviously put together with a double garden in the back as well. Finished that off, so that was nice. And I also finished off one more as well, which looks like a little, either like a little pub or a little shop or something like that, and that again was quite nice. I'm slowly working my way towards the end of them now. I've got another 7 left of these kind of buildings left, and I've got about 5 Russian wooden ones. I'm holding off on the Russian ones because I want to do something with their bases, and I'm just not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. I might get some more fences from Paul over at Sabotage at some point in the future, but that is something for the future to think about. That's really been the only painting that I've done this week actually. I've got nothing else on the desk, just because I've been doing other things. The other thing I have been doing is building a, this might surprise you, building a jigsaw of a Lancaster bomber. My dad bought me this a long time ago. Me and my wife, we do enjoy the occasional jigsaw now and again, and it was bank holiday just gone last weekend, and I was thinking about making a game. I didn't. Instead, what I did do is I did a chain of command game, and then kind of steam ran out a little bit. I was going to do another algae game. I might do it in a couple of weeks, but I'm going to be busy over the next couple of weekends with work. But I thought I didn't really want to just sit and stare at the screen on bank holiday Monday, so I started this jigsaw and Lancaster, and I've kind of got to a point now where I've kind of come a crop. I'm onto the last about 130, I've counted them, pieces left, and it's all white, so it's going to take quite a while to dig my way through the actual the pieces themselves. So you know, whether I give up at this point or not is a different matter. I really don't know. It might. I've done, you know, 90% of the actual 1,000-piece jigsaw, so it swings and roundabouts, but I kind of feel like I should push on and finish it. The other big thing that happened this week was yesterday I was over at Derby at Boards and Swords Hobbies Bash for CrackCon, for the guys at the Plastic Crack podcast. It was a games day basically, and I took O Group down. I was very ably assisted by Chris Brown, David Brown's son, Dave, who has had a big hand in writing O Group. We played the Battle of Jitra from December 1941, and Andy and Tim took part in it. Tim took the Indians, whilst I took the I was helping Tim with the Indians, whilst Chris and Andy were the attacking Japanese. I'd played this scenario before down at the club with Paul, and Paul handed my arse to me completely, whereas in this case Tim, as the defending Indians, really held on. He did lose in the end, but he had a really spirited defence, and a great game was had. And I think both the guys, it was their first games of O Group, and I think they both really enjoyed it. Tim was saying he was going to buy the rules, and Andy, I know, had read it and he'd watched my videos, but he said, you know, his first time he played it, and I think he really enjoyed it. The CrackCon itself was fantastic. I'm not going to say too much about it here, simply because I've got a video report coming for it anyway, later on this week, probably Wednesday I'm thinking at the moment. It'll probably come out, so you'll see everything that was on show there. But it was really well set up by everybody. Great work by the Plastic Crack podcast team, and specifically by Hayley, and I didn't catch the other lady's name who was helping out, but the great support work from them, and it was really well organised, really good day. We even got goodie bags as well, so I've got these here. So we got a couple of sculpting tools. I don't sculpt, but I will be using these. I'm fairly certain I'll be able to use these for something. They'll come into handy when I'm doing some modelling or something. And the other thing was as well, we got these Perry dismounted dragoons, French dragoons. They're 28mm, so obviously not really my scale, but they're such nice figures. What I might do is I might just actually paint these up as just something and put them on a little base and make them into a little vignette or something. So that was lovely to get that. We also got pizza as well. If you're interested in CrackCon and the Plastic Crack podcast itself, jump over to Facebook and jump on their Facebook page, go and join that, and then for the next one next year they will have all the details there about how to get signed up and how to join and stuff. And fingers crossed next year will be twice as big as this one, which was almost twice as big as last year's anyway. So I've said I'll sign up for it. I'm more than happy to take another game down. I'm not sure what yet, perhaps maybe Chain or Commando or something like that. Okay, as I say, there's not much else I can really tell you about my hobby week this week. It's been a bit quiet, but you know, things have happened, little bits and pieces. I'm going to keep pushing on probably with these buildings this week, just to try to get some more out of the way, and just try to, you know, basically clear my my boxes of those basically. So what I'll do now is I'll hand over to the Facebook page, the Storm Steel Facebook page, and the group, should I say, and I'll just post up a couple of pictures here of some of the things that people have been posting in the group over the last week. If you want to join the group, just do a search online or have a look in the description, the link in the description. You just need clearance from me, but I'll give it to you as soon as I see that you've asked for it. So enjoy these pictures, and I shall see you in a second. Well, some great stuff there. As I say, the only other thing I've got is these couple. I've got a couple of left of the Storm of Steel dice trays left for sale. If anybody's interested in them, just send me an email at stormofsteelwargaming@gmail.com, and I can sort you out with one of those. I think there's literally, I think, 2 left at this point. So be quick if you want one. And I shall wrap up there. As I say, quite a short one this time, just simply because it's been a quiet week.